Most men don't realize this, but by the time they reach their 30s, they're literally operating half of their potential. Then they wonder why performance has gone weaker. Less drive, less energy, horrible mood, feeling like life has gone upside down. Let me break that down for you. You wake up with no energy. Your confidence has dropped. Life feels miserable. Maybe your woman doesn't even respect you, or people around you don't respect you. You don't even respect yourself because you're not the same person you was before. And how did that occur? Let's talk about that. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the high body fat. High body fat is what really destroys you. How? Low testosterone, aka low testosterone. You see, when a man has low testosterone, life just feels like it's over. So when you see excess body fat within yourself, you might feel like that's okay. That's the danger zone. Yeah, once a man goes over, in my case, I like to be 10%, but let's say a man goes over 20%, he won't be the same anymore, man. He's just gonna be tired, weak. Yeah, so that's the first reason on why you feel the way you're feeling in your 30s or over 30s. Yeah, testosterone. Secondly, bad sleep. You're still operating like the man you was when you was 20, 18, and etc. It doesn't work when you're 30, man. In your 30s, you need more help. You need to be more specific in terms of routine, discipline. You can't carry on sleeping 2 hours every single day and expect amazing results. No. So bad sleep, for me, that's equal hormone destruction. So if your hormones are imbalanced, you're done. Let's just say that, right? You're just done. The next thing, how you feed yourself. You still think you're the man that can literally eat cakes, donuts, horrible foods, yeah, a lot of seed oils, burgers every single day, and you expect the same results once again as if you're 20. It doesn't really work. It just doesn't really work. Yeah, whatever you feed yourself with, that's the outcome you're going to be getting. Yeah, so if you feel miserable after eating burgers, that's because what you ate was meant to make you miserable, right? Another part, you're in your 30s and you still have horrible habits. I'm talking doom scrolling. I'm talking maybe still addicted to adult content, aka porn, right? I'm talking multiple women. I'm talking releasing every single time, every single day. You're not keeping the zinc in you. You're not keeping the right nutrients in you, right? That's another thing. Another problem. And this one is very crucial. Very, very crucial. Because if you don't have this one, then I don't really know. So where does your confidence come from? It's having no goals, man. No goals. Having no goals. That's literally one of the most crucial ones, along with health. In your 20s, you was motivated. I'm going to build this. I'm going to build that. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start that. When I'm 40, I want to be able to be at this stage of my life. You reach your 30s and none of that hasn't happened. Then you feel like a loser. Women around you feel like you're a loser. Your family feels like you're a loser. You feel like you're a loser. So this is literally what's literally happened in your life. So how can you overcome this? When it comes to high body fat, there's no specific method, but I can tell you the peak masculinity method that has worked for my clients, has worked for me, because I'm living proof of whatever I preach, right? I was someone that was skinny like a lamppost. I was someone that was struggling with doom scrolling, no specific goals. I was struggling with different weird things, man. All these bad habits that I've mentioned, I used to go through this until I flipped it. I flipped the whole protocol, and I became a monster. And I say this in a very humble way, not in an arrogant way, not in a way to feel superior to you, just real facts on whatever's happening, you know. So starting from body fat, it's very simple, man. The laziest way to start decreasing your body fat day by day is your steps. You're too still, man. You sat down every single day beating your meat like a loser. Guess what's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, busy watching corn and eating burgers every single day, it won't do it. Yeah, so your steps, I would say minimum 10 to 12 steps every single day. That's when you're really gonna start seeing results on whatever's happening, you know. My phone was ringing, my bad. And yeah, 10 to 12 steps, that's literally the initial thing that you're gonna be doing. Yeah, 10 to 12 steps, okay? Now, morning routine. You wanna ensure you're getting the right things, right? You wanna ensure you're getting the right things. So I'd say eggs and avocado. Eggs is the cholesterol that people are running away from. You need cholesterol to produce more testosterone, and you need the healthy fats. Not every fat is bad. That's from the avocados, right? You're gonna eat right, yeah. Then you're gonna eat a lot of protein. I'm talking chicken breast, chicken whatever, right? Steaks, however, whatever you want. Red meat, what makes sense for you. For me, what keeps me cool, chicken breast mostly, yeah. Chicken breast, chicken thighs, whatever. And I still eat a lot of carbs, man. I'm talking rice. I eat a lot of rice, yeah, almost every single day. So whatever BS you're hearing from people, I've been living that, right? And this is how I'm looking, yeah. I never had any issues, whatever. Okay, cool. So next step, you already know, man. Get your exercise every single day. We need to be working out 4 or 5 times a week. Doesn't matter what age, 4 or 5 times a week. You're gonna mix it up with hybrid, strength, and hypertrophy. Yeah, there's days you're gonna be doing a lot of high intensity. You could be mixing that with boxing. There's days where you're gonna be focusing on a lot of reps, and there's days where you're gonna be focusing on getting stronger. Having those interlinked, you're gonna be looking like a monster. Okay. So that's another step into reducing your body fat. Did I miss anything? That's literally the main things you should be doing, okay? Now your sleep. If you're getting poor sleep, you're gonna be preventing yourself from getting the best results, because when you're sleeping, that's when most testosterone is getting produced. That's when your muscles are repairing. That's where everything is happening. Yeah, your recovery mode and everything, your energy, your mood, everything happens when you're sleeping. All right, so I recommend 7 to 8 hours sleep every single day. No monk mode BS. No like, yeah, I function on 3 hours sleep. No, you're not going to be doing that in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. Yeah, unless you want to act like you're something apart. That's your own problem. But my own opinion, 7 to 8 hours sleep. You can never reach full potential if you're still watching corn, still beating your meat, still watching multiple women, still addicted to different movies and parties and concerts. That would never happen. So another rule, reduce all of that. No corn, yeah, no multiple women. Use your energy properly with the daily good habits that you need to apply every single day, yeah, and you see how life gets much better. Lastly, have a specific goal in life, whether it's business, whether it's financial, whatever you want to achieve, have that in deck. Yeah, it's not late. You're not late to achieve your goals. Yeah, you're 30, 40, whatever. You can still live your dream life. You want to travel the world, travel the world. You're tired of your 9 to 5, then find the specific way for you to break through, just like I did. I did 9 to 5s for so many years that one day I was like, you know what? It's time for me to find a solution to break free, you know, and here I am right now, you know. I'm not even in my hometown. I'm in Morocco just right now. Transactional journey, and I can live whatever I want. And once again, I'm not being arrogant. This is just for you to understand that you can make it happen too. right? Now, lastly, peak masculinity involves a lot of things. Now, this is the biggest cheat code. If you're someone, right, you have poor performance. Yeah, I'm talking in the bedroom and outside the bedroom, right? You have poor performance. Your third leg is not functioning the way it's meant to be functioning. I'm talking your morning wood. Yeah, I'm talking your erections. I'm talking everything that you need for you to feel like a real man. You're not having that too, right? In terms of body fat, you're not turning estrogen into testosterone. Yeah, you're not producing a lot of testosterone, right? Life feels miserable. You're not getting your vitamin D and etc. You need this synergy. And when I talk synergy, I'm talking a blend of herbs and key components that you need in life. Natural ones because we don't do any blue pills, we don't do any TRT, we don't do any peptides. The first one, horny goat weed, write it down. Second one is tonga lee. Third one is triplets. Fourth one is chrysin. Fifth one is orphan berries. Sixth one is soul palmetto. And then you got zinc and magnesium, which are literally king minerals. And guess where you're gonna find them? Thank me later. On dragon root. Dragon root literally has been helping thousands and thousands of individuals going from zero to monsters. So it's right here. Get on dragon root and thank me later. Now, lastly, if you're someone that still, after hearing this, you feel like you still need the structure, all the protocols, all the secrets in and out, then you need to DM me the word peak on Instagram. I'm gonna leave everything in the description. Literally everything is gonna be in the description. Dragon root and this. DM me the word peak so we can see if you're the right fit for me to grab you and turn you into a monster. Let's go. Subscribe if you felt this. Let's keep it moving.